And good evening. Hello once again. Welcome, everybody. JR here, coming to you live once again from southern Minnesota. Glorious Friday night. Can't argue with that. It's a Friday night, right? How can you be in a bad mood? So, as they say, it's the gateway to the weekend, and we're heading right through it. So, welcome one and all, and if you're new here, type in new in the comments. I'd love to meet you. Would love to hear from you. Let me know how you guys are doing, what's happening, what's hot, what's not. We're just going to chill out, hang out together, drink some, well, for me, coffee, of course. What else would it be? Let me know what you guys are drinking. I'm sure it's a little something different, but that's cool. I don't discriminate. I'd probably join you with some serious German beer, some dark, heavy, you know, the kind you got to chew to get down. Oh, my God. Nice and warm, and the way beer ought to be. Oh, jeez. Someday, hopefully in the next year, once I get past all this cancer bullshit, I can join you for a cool one, or a warm one, or a tall one, or a short one, whatever it is, I'll be joining you. So, cheers. Oh, heaven. Let me know how you're doing. Mom, how the heck are you? Great to see you again. Welcome back. How's the weather down south? Let me know. I'm sure it's just glorious down there for sure, right? Sunny skies and what, I'm going to guess, what is it, 83 or something like that? Or, I don't know. You'll have to let me know. I think Sammy was saying over the weekend it was like, well, he's out in LA, so he was saying, what was it, 73? I forget now. But whatever it was nicer and warmer than here. So, my little snow effect broke on me, so can't play it. Well, I mean, I can. It's just, I think, let me see if, I highly doubt it's working now, but it was not working before. Let's see here. Nope. It looks like big snowballs flying around instead of snowflakes, so I got to get that fixed. But Diane, how the heck are you? Great to see you. Thanks so much for the like. I appreciate it. Helps out with the algorithm, as they say. I don't know if that's true or not. Who knows? They say it does. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. But I do appreciate it. And welcome back. Great to see you here. And, let's see. I got to move those comments over just a hair. Oop. Oh, I won't be able to. Oh, well. You can still see it. It's no big deal. So, Pickleman R6. Thanks so much for the follow on the Twitch side of the world. I appreciate it. Great to see you. Yeah, everything's looking all right. Everything seems to be working for once, so that's good. How do you guys like the layout? This is the final layout. This is how the late night chill and chat's gonna work. So, and look and feel and smell. So like I said, this is if you're new here, this is the chill and chat. We just chill out, hang out, and chat a little bit about whatever you guys want to talk about. I typically start off with giving some updates on my cancer status and just go from there. So, anyhow, yeah, I had all my tests on Monday. I did my CT scans, I did my blood labs, I did all that kind of stuff. And I had my oncology appointment yesterday with my oncologist, the wonderful, phenomenal Dr. Rachel Lerner from Park Nicollet. Everything is a go for my surgery. So the blood labs came back good, or as good as can be, of course. But yeah, as far as, setting up for the surgery goes, yeah, the blood labs are good. The CT scans looked good. Nothing has spread. The tumor itself is only grown about a centimeter. Well, any growth is bad, but it's only grown a centimeter in the last month, so that's not bad in my opinion. That's not bad. So, everything looks good. The surgeon, however, wants to meet with me anyway to kind of just revisit the surgical plan. They are gonna, rip me open. So, and I'll be on life support for a day or 2 or 3, depending on how long it takes for me to get back to breathing on my own. So he wants to review all that stuff again. It's possible that I have to see my heart doctor / surgeon to get a clearing from him because I'm still on my heart meds. And so heart meds being, I've been on those for a long time. Back in 2012, I had a massive heart attack and had heart surgery, and they saved my life there. So yes, no, I'm not a cat. I don't know how many lives I have left in me, but hopefully I got 1 life left in me. But I've been on heart meds since that happened, and that was 2012. And so it's possible they want to clear me just to make sure my heart's okay, that can handle the surgery and stuff. I had to go through that the first time with my first cancer diagnosis and my first surgery, my LAR, my low anterior resection surgery in 2017. So they put you through the ringer there and make sure that you can handle it. So it's possible I have to do that again. And after that, then I got to do my pre-op physical, and I guess I got to do a COVID test. They're pretty sure I'm going to, it's going to probably be a false positive because, the whole household here had COVID in December. So I think they just want to make sure that there's no live virus. So they look at the DNA and to make sure it's the same strain and that there's no live virus going on inside of me. And as long as everything checks out there, then yeah, I should be good to go. I was really hoping to know by today what my surgery date was going to be, but because he wants to visit with me first, go over the plan, review the plan, and then I got to do, just a couple more hoops to jump through with the pre-op physical stuff. I'll know after that. So after I meet with him, then I'll meet with the scheduling person, and we'll get it on the calendar. So hopefully sooner rather than later. So my CEA, for those of you cancer folks out there, for whatever reason, it's bizarre as hell, my CEA is only at a 6.4. Nobody seems to understand what the deal is there. It should be through the roof, given the tumor in my lung, but no. The normal range for a human being is 0 to 5, and I'm at a 6.4. So it should be like, 800, 900,000, whatever the hell, like through the roof. But I don't know. Who knows? All I know is there is a tumor in my lung that needs to be taken out. So that's all I care about. But anyway, so that's the update. Like I say, everything went well. The test results came back good. And I should be good to go for surgery. I just need to review the plan again with the surgeon, and then we'll be good. So anyhow, like I said, this is the final layout for the evening video podcast / chill and chat. And so there's going to be when I have my surgery, I'm going to be out for probably about 3 weeks. That's what I'm guessing. So it could be, on best case scenario, 2 weeks. Highly unlikely. Worst case, 4 weeks. So I'm guessing probably around 3 weeks or so. After that, I'll be hitting it hard as far as all the video podcasts go. I'm all done with the testing. I'm all done with editing. I'm all done with the studio. I'm all done with everything. So I'm good to go to start it up and hit it hard here in 2021. And so, I've got 5 of them lined up, and the first one and the main one for me will be the cancer-related video podcast. And all of these, by the way, all of these have websites. All of these have a blog. All of these have an e-commerce store. All of these have, I've got everything associated with everything. So it's ready to go. So the first one, like I say, is going to be cancer related. That's where I'm going to be helping out cancer patients, caregivers, and the occasional healthcare provider. That one should be a lot of fun, I think. Not only, the whole idea behind it, obviously, is to educate and to advocate with regards to colorectal cancer. But I'm going to be interviewing, colorectal cancer surgeons, oncologists, radiologists, and we're going to be covering every topic, top to bottom, from diagnosis through survival. Well, obviously we'll talk about death too, but that's not, maybe once, but, just so we can cover things about how to deal with that kind of a thing when it comes to family members and stuff like that, and dealing with loss. But the rest of it'll all be, either battle related, fighting cancer, whether it's doing nothing at all, or if you're doing pre and post surgical chemotherapy and radiation treatments, just every topic you can think of. So, I've been through it once already, and I'm going through it a second time. So at least I can speak to it from a I've been there kind of a thing, and a lot, it brings credibility. And when people think about watching it or tuning in or listening to it, they at least know that, hey, this guy has been through it. He's been through the ringer. He's been ripped open. He's had his innards pulled out. He's, fought the good fight. He's had pre and post surgical chemotherapy. He's, gone through every side effect you can think of. So, it's all about, credibility, and people trust. People can put their trust in me as far as whatever I'm talking about. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not just guessing. I'm not just throwing shit out there and hoping something sticks. So, like I say, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Fun in the sense that I'll be helping other people. So to me, that's fun. If I'm doing some good somewhere, somehow, like I say, if I can even help just one person decide to fight or continue to fight or stick through it, whatever. Same thing with caregivers. My wife went through that whole thing about, caring for me from the time I got home until my reversal surgeries. So, there's a lot involved. There's a lot of issues that come up for caregivers, and without them, oh my gosh, I don't know how I would have made it, without Teresa's help, without my dad's help, without Brandon's help. And I know there's people out there who are on their own. They have nobody. They live in an apartment by themselves, and they have to jump on a bus and go to their chemotherapy sessions and go home to nobody. At least I had somebody here at home, and so there's a lot involved when it comes to caregivers. And so we're going to interview some, not only Teresa when it comes to caregiving and stuff like that, but other caregivers who have been through it and can, give advice and stuff like that. So, and then as far as healthcare providers go, like I say, interviewing surgeons, stoma nurses, radiologists, the gamut. So all the way down to family doctors. So I even talked to my family doctor and asked him if he'd be interested in helping out with an interview here and there or something like that, and he's all for it. So, yeah, I'm excited. hopefully that'll be a great series, and that's called Fighting CRC. So, and the website is fightingcrc.com. So, I started that up back in 2017 and just never really went anywhere with it afterwards. But this time around, I'm definitely dedicated to it, and it'll be a consistent thing. So, I'm looking forward to it. It should be great. So, what's the second one? The second video podcast will be a business development one, because I've been wanting to do that for quite a while. As a consultant, because I can't work full time and battle cancer at the same time. I just can't do it. I just can't. So, but I still need to put food on the table. I still need to pay the mortgage. I still need to, keep the electric going and, all that. So the bills need to be paid. So, what I've been doing is doing consulting, helping out small business owners grow their business, whether it's through technology, whether it's through, accounting and finance help, whether it's HR, whether it's operational efficiencies, whatever it is, whatever a small business owner is struggling with, I can help out with. I've been doing business for 25 plus years. A majority of it has to do with technology, but owning 3 IT companies, I've done everything by myself. Whether it's accounting and finance, a ton of things to go over there, including best practices and all kinds of stuff. HR, same thing. Who to hire, when to hire, how to deal with HR issues, all that kind of stuff. Technology, whether it's hardware, software, internet, whatever it is, technology related. Like I say, I've been doing technology for 25 plus years and have worked for numerous IT companies, numerous software development firms, and on my own, owning 3 IT companies. So, technology is a piece of cake that, and I know a lot of people struggle with that. So, but like I say, whatever it is a small business owner goes through from start to finish, whether it's forming the company, incorporating the business, all the way to the end, whether you're shutting it down, whether you're selling it, whether you're being acquired, whether, and everything in between. So, helping out small business owners with, growing a business online, I even helped my sister with that from the very beginning, helping her go through the incorporation process, getting a website set up, getting an e-commerce store going. And she's flying high now, and she's doing great. And, but that's just one example. So, but yeah, I think that too will be a lot of fun. A lot of topics that can be covered every single week. And in addition to all the websites that are associated with these video podcasts, there's also a Facebook group that's associated with it. So if you go to my main page where you're seeing this, if you're on Facebook right now and you see this video, there are 2 groups associated with my main page, and that is the business development one and the coffee shop group. So, but the business development group, that is where we will have a group of people where we can help each other out with just kind of everyday kind of business issues. The only thing we really don't cover is law, because I'm not a lawyer, so I can't give legal advice. But everything else is on the table as far as helping each other out. So, what else? Well, the third one is the hockey podcast, and we didn't get a chance to do that this year. It was kind of a shortened season, and with the COVID going on and everything, it just wasn't a good time to do it. And with me and the whole family having COVID and having to get ready to go for surgery and everything, we just couldn't swing it. And so I'm hoping that next season, hopefully my cousin Andy will still be up for it. But originally I talked to him about partnering up with me to do the hockey podcast, and it's called the JR's Penalty Box podcast. So, and what we want to do is cover every aspect of hockey, from youth hockey through high school hockey, onto the collegiate level, and then the professional level. Most podcasts that I'm aware of, it just covers one. Whether it's the Gophers, or if it's just the wild. I mean, nobody really that I know of really covers the whole gamut from youth hockey through to the professional level. So that for sure is going to be a ton of fun. If we can get things going by next season, for sure that'll be great and a lot of fun. So, and then the last two, of course, are the two that you're already familiar with, the evening chill and chat, and I call it the evening because I don't know that it's going to be Friday nights. I like having it on Friday nights, but it seems like when I was doing all my testing and stuff like that, it seemed like Tuesdays and Wednesday nights were the most popular. No clue why that is. It could just be the fact that a lot of people who are starting up their own video podcast or online whatever were looking at my stuff because I was going through the testing phases, and maybe they were looking at it because of that. Not sure. But we'll see. You know, it could be a Monday night, could be a Wednesday night, could be a Friday night, could be all three. But right now, I'm going to stick to the Friday night thing just for right now, but I'm also going to add in a Wednesday night. So Wednesday night and a Friday night. And these are, like I say, when I come back from, the cancer surgery and I'm healed up and I go through my recovery here at home, and I can start doing these on a consistent basis, that's when I'm going to, start doing this stuff all the time. So, and of course the last one is the Saturday morning coffee shop podcast. So each one of these 5 video podcasts will be done separately, and they're not going to be, across all the platforms like I've been doing. What I've been doing is doing kind of like I do a live stream into restream.io, and then from there it goes, to all the different platforms. When I start back up, after my surgery and stuff like that, it's only going to be, platform specific. So, when I do the business development one, that's just going to be a Facebook only, live stream, because it's going to be only, it's going to be for people who, are in business. They're a small business owner, they're in business helping grow a business or whatever, and they join the business development group. So, everybody else is not going to be interested in that stuff. So there's no reason for me to do a live stream across the board to every platform. So if there's going to be any kind of multi-streaming whatsoever, it would be the Facebook group and LinkedIn, because everything is business related. So, same thing with the hockey podcast. That would be specific just to Facebook. I'm sorry, no. That'll be specific to YouTube. And the cancer-related one will be Facebook-related, because I belong to a number of cancer groups on Facebook, and then the stream would go to the website. So, same thing with the last item, which would be the coffee shop podcast. It's only going to be broadcast to members only. So the coffee shop podcast right now, which I believe is over 50 members, because most people, I just haven't gotten a lot of viewers when it comes to the main profile. People just aren't interested. So, hold on a second. Wow, half hour already. Jeez. A majority of the viewers are coming from the coffee shop podcast group. So yeah, across the board, all the different video podcasts will be done just, it'll be platform specific. I'm not going to do multi-streaming across the board like I was doing before. It's just too much of a hassle, not enough viewers, and I was getting copyright claims from platforms that I didn't have a license for. Apparently, what I had found out, I was getting those copyright claims from some company in Thailand or whatever it was. And I couldn't understand why I was even getting the claims to begin with, because I get all of my background music, all of my intro, outro music, all that stuff, all my music, copyright-free materials coming from Epidemic Sounds. But what I found was that you have to, like when I signed up, you put in your different platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. You put in all of your social media pages in there so that you're covered for licensing purposes. So you never have to worry about getting a copyright strike or anything like that. But I was continuously getting a copyright claim against me, and what it turned out that because it was because I was not only streaming into my Facebook page, but I was also streaming into my personal profile, so that everybody could see it or whatever. But that's where the claim was coming from. And apparently you have to, if you're going to do, you can't have 3 profiles and groups and all this other stuff being, streaming into individually like I was doing. You can, the license covers you for 1. That's it. So 1 Facebook, 1 YouTube, 1 Twitch, 1 LinkedIn, 1 Instagram, 1, wherever, 1 of everything. So I either have to get separate licenses for all the other platforms or no more multi-streaming. And when I looked at the numbers, that's why I was like, well, I'll just, I'm not going to worry about multiple licenses until way down the road or something if it becomes necessary. So for now, I'm just going to do 1 stream into 1 platform. So like I say, the business development one will be just the Facebook group, because that's, that and LinkedIn, because that's just business related. I mean, most people, they don't care. They're not a business owner. They don't, whatever. It doesn't matter to them. So same thing with the cancer related one. That's just going to be a Facebook live stream, which I will copy into my website, because that counts. It's just, it's just copying it from there into there. The hockey podcast will be just a YouTube one. The coffee shop podcast will be just the coffee shop group, members only group. So things like that. And all this multi-streaming stuff is going to go away. So yeah, that's that. What else is going on? I think that's it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. But yeah, those are the main things that are going on. That's what's happening. Let me know how you guys are doing on this fine Friday night. Let me know if there's any specific topics you want me to cover, or if you have any questions, make sure you put a Q in front of your question. Let me know what your question is, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be personal, it could be cancer related, it could be business related, it could be whatever related. As long as we're not going deep on politics and religion, because that's a go nowhere fast kind of thing, and I don't need that on a Friday night. So so cheers. Been neglecting the comments here. On the Twitch side, I did hit my goal. My goal was to hit 50 followers, and I did. After 90 days, I did hit my goal. It was just kind of funny because I actually didn't hit 50. I hit like 49, and the going thing was, the joke was that, it wasn't really a joke. I was kind of serious about it. I was just like, if I can't hit 50 followers in 90 days, I'll just move on. I'll just keep going with, Facebook and YouTube for the live streams. But I hit 49, and it kept going back and forth between 48, 49, 48, 49. And then a day or two later, I finally hit the 50 mark. And now, and so I decided, okay, I'll do another 90 days. We'll aim for 100. That's what the goal. Oh, over here. That's what that goal is up here. 100. I'm already up to 61 followers on the Twitch side of the world. So, which is great. It's awesome. I have no idea what with regards to the partner program. I haven't even looked into it. All I know is that supposedly you're supposed to become an affiliate at 50. And then I have no idea what the requirements are for full partnership. But regardless, what I've heard is that they want, in the partner agreement, they want exclusivity. And I don't believe in that, so I'm not interested. So I will do a separate, probably just a once a week live stream into Twitch, just to hang out, to have some fun in the just chatting category, and maybe do some tech talk. It seems to be pretty popular when it comes to the just chatting category. Whenever I've done it, I've always gotten a ton of views, and a lot of people have, there's a lot of interaction when it comes to questions and stuff like that. And they even help me out, from time to time with regards to, the video quality and stuff like that. So, so I'll probably do that. But like I say, I'm not interested unless they change the partner program. I'm not really interested in, exclusivity, which really means you can only stream there and nowhere else. And that's not going to happen because I've got all this other stuff going on, and, I just can't, I'm not going to agree to something like that. So, I'm not worried about monetization because I'm doing that through Buy Me a Coffee. So I do the business, the cancer related, and just the personal one-time tipping and stuff like that through Buy Me a Coffee. So it's great. Yeah, it's like what's the best way to put it? It's like I forget the name of it now. I actually have an account there that Teresa set up a while back. It's kind of like GoFundMe, and other sites like that, like Patreon, for example. So it'd be like Patreon, GoFundMe, sites like that, all wrapped up into one site, which is buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa. And that's where people can help me with regards to, schedule. It could be a small business owner that's struggling with something, and they can set up a time to meet with me at a discounted hourly rate. So that's business related. Cancer related, you can become a member and help me with my battle against cancer. Or if you just want to do a one-time donation and you just want to buy me a coffee, you can do that too. So that's where I'll be doing all that kind of stuff. I'm not interested in doing a monetization thing or a partnership with, whether it's Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or whatever. I mean, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Twitch takes 50% of your ad revenue alone. That's ridiculous. That's insane. I get it. You can use the platform for free. They do the advertising. But in their eyes, the partnership means 50-50. They get 50% of your revenues and you get 50%. Buymeacoffee.com. I think their take is 5%. So I get 95% of the revenue. They get 5%. So it's a no-brainer, it just makes sense. So same thing with YouTube. I don't think they take as much as Twitch. I think they probably take 20%, 30%. I don't even remember now. So it just makes more sense to do it through BMC and then go from there. And like I say, I don't want anything to do with exclusivity. So just because I've got all these other things that I'm doing, I can't just do just one live stream with one platform. It doesn't make any sense. So, anyway. It's 70 degrees down there? That's awesome. That's gorgeous. That's man, I'm jealous. I'm assuming you meant cheers when I was talking about the cancer stuff, right? But thank you. Love you too. Dave, how's it going, buddy? Great to see you. How you doing on this gorgeous Friday night? Hope you got something going on this weekend. Just kind of bringing everybody up to date, up to speed, I should say, with regards to my cancer stuff and business stuff and live streaming stuff and how all that stuff's going to change and, you know, what the new layout's going to look like, you know, as far as when I'm going to be doing these things. So fair to partly cloudy. Oh, you're buying a coffee. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. You don't have to. I really appreciate it. Fair to partly cloudy. Yeah, it's kind of like how it is here. It's nice. I'm glad it's not snowing like crazy. It was kind of funny. I was trying to put up the snow scene earlier, but it broke on me. So now I can't show my snow scene anymore. It's like, let's see here. It looks like snowballs. I don't know what happened. It's just a movie file, so I don't know what happened. Although the software, when I updated it, it's like the latest beta version, and it turned all of my snowflakes into snowballs. I don't know how that happened or why that's happening. So I'm gonna have to reach out to the support team at Ecamm Live and let them know that, hey, your latest beta broke my snow overlay. Yeah, I can show the buy me a coffee thing. Yeah, in fact, I can show you because since Dave just let's see. Oh, yeah, I got to share my screen, don't I? Let's see here. I got to be real careful here. Since I updated the software, I got to make sure they didn't break anything. But let's see. Normally, I would... Let's see. There we go. Well, at least it didn't break this one. Oh, yeah, in March. That's actually a good reminder. You probably seen, if you're on the Facebook side of things, you probably saw my updated profile picture, the avatar or whatever. It's the colorectal cancer ribbon, which is blue. So I updated that. And, yeah, so... check it out when you get a chance. But anyway, yeah, so upcoming is March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. So I'll be doing a live stream and a fundraiser in March for that. So, and I've always partnered up with these folks here, the Colon Cancer Coalition in Minneapolis. And those are the folks that I hung out with, and we did the TV news medical segments, I guess you could call it. God, what was that? That was what, Channel 4? Channel 11? And did we do Channel 9? I can't remember now. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years. But anyway, that's who I partnered up with. And, yeah. Great reminder. I'll send out a post on that in the next week, within the next week here. But yeah, so the monetization piece, so this is where I go through BMC. It's Buy Me a Coffee. And if you are a content creator, if you're doing live streaming, or you're thinking about doing live streaming, or you're thinking about doing a video podcast, or you're thinking about doing videos on YouTube or wherever, there's always minimum requirements that you have to hit in order to become a partner. And the only reason you want to do that is so that you have a share in the ad revenue, because they can run ads on your live streams, on your video content, the videos you upload. Whenever you're on YouTube, you always see those commercials and stuff like that, and ads and whatnot. Well, the advertisers pay them to do that. And so you, as the content creator or the live streamer or whatever you want to call it, in order for you to have a share in that ad revenue, you have to hit certain metrics. And every platform is different. Like with Twitch, for example, the minimum requirement was you have to have 50 followers. And then there's some other metrics in there too, sprinkled in for good measure. I think you have to have 2 or 3 concurrent viewers at any given time, stuff like that. YouTube has their guidelines, the minimum requirements that you have to hit. So YouTube, I think, is pretty crazy. I don't even know if this is true or not. I think you have to have 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, a supporter is worth 1,000 followers. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to have a share in the ad revenue. So, but anyway, so the point being, as a content creator, you don't have to wait around to become partner or to become an affiliate or whatever. You can go to this website here, Buy Me a Coffee, sign up with them, and start making money on your live streams, your video content, your uploaded videos, whatever it is. You can monetize right away. So it's a lot like Patreon in that sense. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a musician, whether you're a live streamer, whatever it is, if you're doing this full time and you need to make money doing it, this is way better than Patreon, way better than, GoFundMe, way better than any of that stuff. You can start monetizing right away, and you send everybody to this. So I can log in, continue. No, I'm not a robot. There we go. And Dave, thank you so much for the holy crap, what the hell? That can't be right. Is that right? Are you... Of course she's not here. Are you serious? Wow. Dave, buddy, thank you so much for the coffee, man. I appreciate it more than you know. I was just kind of thrown off here. I'm just trying to show content creators, anybody who's thinking about monetizing their videos and their live streams, that they can use this website. And I was just kind of caught, I was just shocked that somebody bought me 30 coffees. Shira. Oh my God. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. That is insane. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. That will go to good use. That will definitely help with the meds that I'm on. Wow. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. And if you, like I tell everybody, if you change your mind and for whatever reason you decide you don't, you want a refund, see this little button right here? I can refund it. So you did not have to buy me 30 coffees, but holy crap, thank you so much. That will definitely go to pay bills or pay for some of my meds, which are just astronomically high and expensive. So thank you so, so much. If you ever want to, and she's a business owner and a vendor that I've worked with in the past. If you ever want to sponsor, I can definitely give you some free advertising. It won't cost you anything at all. Just let me know if you're interested. But thank you so much. Dave, thanks so much. I really, really appreciate it. And you just did it 6 days ago as well. So thank you, doubly thank you. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. Wow. And the whole list of supporters just goes on and on and on and on and on. So thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support. My point being, which I started to try to say before I was shocked. Holy crap. My main point is that you can monetize your videos and your live streams and your YouTube whatever through Buy Me a Coffee. And if you're interested in learning more, let me know. I can send you the link that you can sign up. It's free to sign up. It's free. I mean, like I say, they're the best deal in town. If you go through Patreon, if you go through GoFundMe, if you go through all the other partnerships with the different platforms, they're nailing you for as much as they can take from you. And these folks here only take 5%. 5%, that's it. And you get 95% of the money that you bring in. Yeah, and it helps people like me, especially who are battling cancer and are setting up memberships and one-time donations and stuff like that. It just makes the most sense. So, but gosh, you guys, thank you so much. It means more to me than you guys will ever know. Thank you so much for all the support. Love you guys. You can also, if you go to this link here, buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa, that's my main page. When you go there, you'll see my main page, which is this. And you can do a one-time donation. You can sign up with the membership to help me with my battle against cancer. And you can also do the business development stuff here. If you're a small business owner and you want a session with me, you can do so at a discounted hourly rate. And you have access to my schedule. You can schedule it anytime you want. It's linked up directly to my calendar. So you can pick out whatever date, time works best for you. I also put blog posts in here. So, yeah, it's a great site. Like I say, it's just like Patreon, in that, like if you sign up for a membership, you get, weekly members only posts, monthly Zoom hangout session, additional content and updates, monthly merch giveaways, and I'm going to be adding stuff every week. So, yeah, consider becoming a member. And, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. I was kind of shocked. I didn't mean this to become anything to do with me. I just wanted to show people how they could monetize their live streams. But I was just kind of shocked to see somebody buying me that many coffees. I love coffee, don't get me wrong. But anyhow, that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's see. How do I get back? Oh, they changed it up. Okay, I got you. All right. Thought you had surgery today. No. No, I had my oncology meeting yesterday with my oncologist, and I was hoping to know the date of my surgery by today. So that didn't happen because the cardiothoracic surgeon that's going to be removing the tumor from my lung wants to meet with me to review the plan, the original plan that was in place for December. And now that he's got my up-to-date results from all my, my labs, my CT scans, all that stuff, he wants to review the plan with me, either in person or via Zoom. And then he will hand me off to the scheduler. We'll get it on the calendar, and we'll be good to go. So I wish my surgery was today. Luckily, the CTs were in my favor. The tumor only grew like a centimeter in the last month, so I couldn't have my surgery in December because the whole family ended up getting COVID. So we had to cancel the surgery. So because I'm going to be on life support, they cannot have me. I can't be sick at all. So they canceled it immediately, and they were like, no, we can't reschedule it until you go through all the tests again. So, yeah. Anyhow, so hopefully sometime next week, by the end of next week, I'll know what the date of the surgery will be. So I'm hoping sooner rather than later. I'm hoping in the next week or two. Even the insurance is just killing me. It's because, again, I'm not working. So, my insurance alone, not including meds and appointments, all this other crap that I have to pay for, the health insurance alone just to cover me and Teresa are over, $1,300 every month. So, yeah, I'm doing as much as I can, best way I can. And, with help from you guys and from me doing all of my consulting gigs, like I said before at the beginning of the broadcast, I still got to put food on the table. I still got to pay the mortgage. I still got to pay the bills. And I'm just not able to work full time, 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3, 7 to 5. I can't work full time Monday through Friday and battle cancer at the same time. Just can't do it. So God dang that that camera. Hold on. And so what I've been doing is the consulting, consulting with small business owners, and I just do it at a discounted hourly rate. And my previous employer, they were totally cool with it, absolutely cool with it. They totally understand that I can't make a commitment full time. I just can't do it. And so my role at Central Coast changed to being a consultant / contractor. So they just bring me in whenever they need me to bring, if they have a a billable project or something, whatever it is, and they need to pull me in, I give them top priority. So, and then in addition to that, I do the consulting, so I have a number of clients who, need me here, there, whatever. They need advice on technology, or they need advice on HR. A couple need advice and help on accounting and finance. I used to work at a collection agency way back in the college days. That's how I paid for my schooling, was working at a collection agency. My sister got me a job as a bill collector, and so I had to get certified by the state of Minnesota, learn all the laws, and do all that kind of stuff. And I quickly became the number one bill collector in the entire agency for a year and a half. And so I'm able to help these two clients anyway recover, collect on their bad debt, how to approach it, how to, what are the best practices, what are the best ways to get your customers to pay you. They've been just struggling big time with that. And so their ARs are hit pretty hard. So it's things like that, whether it's technology, whether it's accounting, whether it's HR. I do the consulting to pay the bills, got to do it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your contributions to me through Buy Me a Coffee. It means more to me than you guys will ever know. So, but anyway, no, my surgery, no, I don't know yet what date that's going to be. So anyhow, yeah, wow. I was shocked when I saw that too. And that's just incredible. So now you can what? You can get 5 pounds of 5 pounds of Death Wish. Yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome? I should chat with him again. I haven't talked to the owner of Death Wish in a while yet. I had a few complaints I threw his way, and he was awesome about it. He responded back, and he told me he checked out my live stream, and they sent me a little care pack, and I got the latest mug. I get a new mug every year. They have the Death Wish, annual mug and stuff like that. So I've got the 2018, the 2019, the 20. Did he send me the 20? Yeah, and the 2020, and then he sent me the new one for this year. So that was really cool. He didn't have to do that, but yeah, I think I probably owe him a purchase of a 5-pound bag of death. Right? Actually, I do have. I got the Death Cup. I've got the Death Cups right here. So, I got to go through all these first. I got like 3 or 4 of the tenors, and they're the K cups for the Keurig. So, anyhow, yeah, it's funny, but definitely called for. So yeah, I'll have to definitely do that. So, anyhow, speaking of heart stuff too, I got to go take my heart meds, and I need a quick little break here, make a pit stop, grab some piping hot fresh Java juice, and then I'll come back and we can talk some more about the tech stuff. We can talk about there's a number of updates that I need to make yet too on some other items. I also want to talk a little bit about the PGA Tour that I am a part of, and which is going on right now. So stick around. Let me take a quick little break here, and then we'll come back and we'll do some more talking, and we'll do some Q&A at the end as well. So stick around. Love you guys, and be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Need to take my heart meds and grab some new coffee and... Makes you look like a cheap ass. Not at all, Dave. Not at all, man. No, not at all. I hope you don't feel that way. It doesn't matter to me if it's $5, $10, $20, $100. It doesn't matter, dude. Every little bit helps, and it means more to me than you'll ever know. And I saw you also donated earlier in the week as well, so thank you for that as well. But no, I wouldn't worry about it. It's funny though. It did make me laugh. Panic King, thank you also. So Dave, thank you. Panic King, thank you. Everybody, thank you so much for everything. You guys just mean the world to me. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Anyhow, what was I going to talk about? I don't even remember now. It's throwing me off, throwing me for a loop. Oh yeah, the PGA Tour stuff. So, you know, the PGA Tour has a number of events they do every year. You know, they'll do a charity event, and right now they're doing one for colorectal cancer, and they probably lined it up right before, you know, because March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, so I'm guessing that's why they set it up at the end of February here. And like I mentioned earlier in the live stream, the folks that I have always worked with is the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis, and they nominated my name to the folks at the PGA Tour, or actually to Cologuard, who is the sponsor of the PGA Tour event. And so they nominated my name to be one of the cancer patients who was represented there. They were representing cancer patients, caregivers, and I forget who else. It might actually be some of the folks in the medical community, some of the healthcare providers. But anyway, so they nominated my name, and they accepted me as one of the cancer patients to be represented at the PGA Tour. And I was partnered up with Robert. I'm probably going to wreck the name. Gamez, or it's Gamez. Let's see if I got a quick picture of him here. There we go. That's him right there. So he's the golfer that will be wearing a, the blue ribbon, the cancer ribbon on him with my name on it. And he's the guy who's going to be golfing for me. And so I totally appreciate it. Thanks so much to everybody who's involved. I did put a post up, on Twitter and on Facebook and stuff like that. Giving the dates and times and stuff of the live broadcast, which will be worldwide on the Golf Channel. And so I put the dates and times and stuff in the post, along with a thank you to everybody who was involved with getting my name nominated. And so I sent a bio and a picture and all that kind of stuff. I did see earlier today that it was really cool. They had some those cardboard cutouts of people in the stands or whatever, and there were if I remember correctly, it was the caregivers, so the cancer caregivers and stuff like that were nominated. It was really cool, and so you have to check it out. I put links to it in the Facebook post, so if you're on Facebook, just go to my profile and you'll see the post with links to the Colon Cancer Coalition, where you can donate to them. And it also has the links to the PGA Tour, the event, and the dates and times of the live broadcasts, both today, Saturday, and Sunday. And I believe those times are mountain times. Right, it might be, no, I mean, I don't remember now. It could be Pacific Standard Time or mountain. It might be mountain time. But yeah, it's being broadcast live worldwide on the Golf Channel. It's really cool. And so check it out. And I think I got, let's see here. That's him there swinging away in the dirt in the sand trap. And here's a picture of him and his wife. They do another charity event as well. And I believe his wife's name is Denise. And yeah, that's a great picture there. You got the colon cancer blue. You got the color, sporting the colors there. But and there's a trophy. So that's the Cologuard. Again, they're the ones who are putting the event on. They're the ones who are sponsoring the event with the PGA Tour. But that's the championship trophy there. You got, what is it? 2019 and 2020 winners. They're etched in the placard. So, yeah. Go Team Gamez and Sarzosa. And, yeah, it's called the Cologuard Classic. That's the name of the PGA charity event that's going on right now. So, check it out. It's pretty cool. I like it. Right on, man. What else? What else we got going on? How are you guys doing? I've been doing all the talking here for the last hour and a half. Holy crap. Only got about a half an hour left. Let me know if you guys have any questions. More than happy to answer any of the questions. I know there's a lot of you IGHers on the stream here. We had a blast a couple weeks ago talking about IGH. Jeez, we got to get together up at Drax. But yeah, we were talking about 80s music and vinyl records and all kinds of craziness. Neighborhoods we grew up in. Yeah, the reason I kind of mentioned it before was the reason they had taken down my live stream last time was because of the copyright infringement, and it turns out the problem was I needed an extra license to cover my personal profile because that's where the copyright claim came from. So it's just a pain in the ass. Somebody's always, trying to mess with you, and they claimed that they had the rights to the music that I was playing in the background and stuff, which they didn't, of course. But just the fact that they did the claim, took it down, and then I had to dispute the claim, and then, it was rectified fairly quick. But it's just a pain in the ass to have to go through that stuff. So. No alerts. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I guess I didn't see any of the alerts. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, none of the alerts are working. Weird. Par for the course. It's always something. It's, I can never seem to have a live stream where 100% of the things are working 100% of the time. So there's always something. So, no more software updates. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I learned my lesson after that one. That was, what was that, a couple weeks ago? Yeah. Don't ever do a software update right before going live. I learned that. I'll never forget that one, so. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Hold on a second. Let me try it. I probably have to restart the alerts and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not. Let me switch it. I know the Twitch ones aren't working, so let me check the Facebook ones, because I had a number of people click on the like button and nothing happened, so... There we go, now it's working. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. It's supposed to, yeah, anytime somebody buys you a coffee, or anytime somebody donates $5, or anytime somebody likes your video, yeah, you're supposed to get an alert, but whatever. I just had to restart it. It was probably because when I went on break, I switched scenes. So let me know how you guys are doing, what's going on, what's hot, what's happening. No politics, yeah. Well, the only politics I'll talk about is I heard that they were isn't Congress supposed to pass that stimulus bill or whatever the hell, and everybody is supposed to get, every taxpayer is supposed to get, what was it, $1,400 or $1,400, I think. Or yeah, if you're a married couple, $2,800. But I'll believe it when I see it. You know, I'm not going to count on it. It'd be great, especially in my particular situation. You know, every aspect of fighting cancer is expensive, which is bullshit, but that's the way it is, you know. There's nothing I can do about that. So I got to pay for the surgery, I got to pay for the appointments, I got to pay for the labs, I got to pay for the scans, I got to pay for my meds, and a majority of that stuff isn't covered. Even though I do have insurance, even though I have to pay for the insurance myself because I don't have an employer who's kicking in, you know, I got to pay for it myself, which is astronomically high and ridiculous, which is, you know, I don't know, $1,300 a month, just insane. And then they hardly pay for anything, you know, because everything is not covered. Or if they're, you know, cancer meds and stuff like that, it's, you know, considered, it's not on their formulary. It's not, you know, a covered thing. And so we try you know, I'm a member of AARP. I'm a member, I mean, I get more coverage out of that stupid little AARP card than I do my insurance. And that's just insane. And I was actually told about that by the pharmacist. You know, are you a member of AARP or anything? And I'm like, yeah, we signed up, you know, when we, whatever, you know, when you, I think it's, what is it, when you're 45 or 50, you become eligible or whatever the hell, and they send you that little AARP card or whatever the hell. And he said, well, you know, we do take that as a discount for some of your meds and stuff. And I'm like, what? Seriously? You know, and sure enough, they do. And I'm like, well, shit, every dollar helps. So yeah, throw this on top of it, and, you know, and it helps, you know. So, but yeah, everything is expensive, man. It's just insane. I can understand why people go bankrupt, and I can understand why some people don't even battle cancer because they can't afford it. And it's really too bad. It sucks. It's unfortunate, you know, that if you can't afford to fight it, you just die. I mean, that's just bullshit. So I don't know. It's insane. They are still battling the COVID relief package as we speak. Yeah, I heard that they were supposed to vote on it today, and then they were going to get it over to the president to sign off on it, and then everybody was supposed to start getting their, whatever, relief checks immediately. So, I don't know what they're battling about, unless some jackass put in a bunch of pork in there. And you know how it is. You know, those politicians are corrupt as shit. You know, and they always got to throw the... God dang it. Hold on a second. They always got to, you know, throw their shit in there. You know, it's just supposed to be... It doesn't matter what it is. You know, whatever bill it's supposed to be. Just about that. Whatever that issue is. But they always throw shit on it. You know, oh, let's throw this in it, and 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 this and this and this and this, and, you know, and all of a sudden it becomes more about all the other bullshit than the actual bill itself that it was supposed to be talked about or voted on or whatever. So, yeah. If they're still arguing and bitching and moaning and fighting over it, that's probably what it is. That people, you know, both sides has their pork that they want to put in, and then they start fighting about it and arguing, and it's just such bullshit. So it's what? The minimum wage. Yep. So they should just have a separate bill that addresses minimum wage. And then they can discuss it in committee, and then they can vote on it. And then if it does pass, they send it off to the president to sign it. Why do they have to throw that on top of a stimulus package? You know what I mean? It's like, it might be sort of, kind of related a little bit, but no, it should be a separate bill altogether. But I can see that's why they're battling over it, because you got one side that wants it and one side that doesn't. And I'm sure there's other stuff, not just the, you know, minimum wage. I'm sure there's other stuff in the stimulus package that has nothing to do with stimulating the economy or helping out taxpayers or whatever. So, but it's kind of related. But like I say, it's, I don't know, those, so frustrating. It will help us. I mean, either way you look at it, it doesn't matter if Teresa and I are for it or against it. The bottom line is it'll definitely help us just because of my particular situation, which is the cancer. You know, I'm not working full time. So yeah, it will help. Absolutely. But Teresa and I have been paying taxes since we've been in high school. And, you know, we've never gotten anything back, and we just keep paying and paying and paying. Our taxes go up every single year. You know, we keep, you know, especially in the town we live in right now, we keep voting no for the property tax increases. It still keeps passing. Our taxes keep going up every year, year after year after year after year. And, you know, they come up with all kinds of bullshit reasons, you know, whether it's the area that we don't live in, or parks that we don't go to, or what was the latest one? It was for the school. It's for the kids. No, it's not for the kids. It's for pay increases for the teachers. But they never say that, because they know if they say that, then everybody for sure would vote no. So they just say it's just support for the schools, and it's going to help the kids. But as soon as you question them directly about what specific items are going to help children learn, they can't answer that. You know, it's like, well, is it books? Is it, you know, a new computer lab? Is it, you know, new technologies? Is it, you know, what? No. It's for the teachers union. It's for, you know, money to go to the teachers, which is fine, but call it what it is. I mean, if you want to increase the pay for teachers, just say that's what it is. Be honest with people, be straight up, but they can't do that, because they know if they are honest with people, people are going to vote no. So, but yes, the answer to your question is yes, it absolutely will help us. A stimulus package, you know, whatever it is, a billion, trillion, whatever the hell it is, yes, it will help us, just because I'm not working and I'm battling cancer. So yes, of course it will help me. So, but I'm not relying on the government. You know, I'm self-reliant. I'm, you know, doing everything I can, working as much as I can to pay the bills, to pay the mortgage, to pay for healthcare, to pay for everything. And it just doesn't cut it. I don't have enough. So every month we have to sit down and go through, like everybody else, what bills are we going to pay? Which ones can we absolutely not pay? Because we don't have enough to go around. So we pay what we can, and the other ones we set aside, and we'll get back to it. We'll pay it for sure. Absolutely. We just can't do it today. So yeah, it does help. It will help. And with the help of you guys and that and everything else, yeah, it absolutely will help. So Tammy, how the heck are you? Great to see you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday evening, gateway to the weekend. Great to see you again. Welcome back. Yeah, they haven't passed it yet. Yeah, that's what Dave was saying. They're still battling it. So, what are you going to do? Like I said, I'm not going to rely on it. If it happens, great. Wonderful. It will benefit. And if it doesn't, then I'm in, no worse shape for it. It's just, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So. Talk to family. I have talked to family. Yeah. I don't worry about that. When it comes to family and friends, they've always got my back. There's never been a day that isn't the case, so I'm not worried about it. If people can help, they do. And if they can't, they can't, I don't rely on that. So that's why I say, I try to monetize what I can, and I work as much as I can. And like anybody else, I do everything that I possibly can. So just finished up church, Holy Spirit Night Live. Once a month event. Oh, cool. Very moving. Wow. What's that like? Is that a Spirit Night Live? That sounds familiar for some reason. Yeah, I don't remember. What is that all about? Is that is it like a indoor event, outdoor event? Is it like a charity drive? Like what is it? Or is it just for the church to get together and hang out? Sounds cool. Oh, you got the prayer and worship at the River Vineyard. River Heights. Is that over on 70th? God, it's been a long time since I've been to IGH. I'm guessing it's like a community event where everybody's welcome. Yeah, okay. I got you. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Glad you could make it before I finished up here. It's good to see you. We covered just about everything I could possibly think of, so I'm just kind of hanging out at this point. And up on Cahill. I got you. Good old Cahill. I miss IGH. Definitely want to make it back there. Like I said, after I've had my surgery, and like I said, I have no doubt that I'm gonna pull through the surgery and beat cancer again this year. But I definitely want to get together with everybody over at Drax and hang out and celebrate life, 2020 was a horrible, horrible year, and so I'm really hoping that this year is going to be great for everybody, and things will turn around, and we'll get rid of the COVID thing, and things will go back to normal, and people can start hanging out again, and I have a lot of high hopes for 2021. So I lost a number of friends in 2020 to cancer. So, I just don't want to be another one of the numbers. So I'm doing everything I possibly can to beat it. And yeah, I'm going to remain positive and upbeat about it, just like I was the first time. And like I say, I have no doubt that I'm going to kick cancer's ass again. And so I can, if nothing else, just to see you guys again and hang out and stop on up at Drax and hang out like we used to, and be able to start hanging out with friends again and going to events. And yeah, so I got a lot of high hopes. We'll see what happens. You guys always have my back no matter what it is. And I'm not just talking financially. I'm just talking about just having my back all the time. All the thoughts, all the prayers, all the juju, whatever you want to call it. All the love and support that you guys have shown to me is appreciated more than you will ever know. So, but yeah, once I get back from cancer and the cancer surgery and I recover fully from that, I'm thinking maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I'm guessing 3 weeks. I'm optimistic. So I'll only be offline for about a month, and then I'll hit it hard, and we'll, I want to get back to work. But I'll start off doing the live streams, and we'll do the cancer related one, the business development one. The hockey one later in the season, of course, later in the year. And then the Chill and Chat and the Coffee Shop podcast. So, 5 of them every week. So, but no more multi-streams. So the multi-streams, like I mentioned earlier, won't be happening anymore because I'm getting all the copyright claims and stuff like that because I don't have enough licenses to cover each and every live stream. So, and it makes more sense anyway. I don't get a whole lot of people watching anything to do with the business side of things. That's more the LinkedIn and the business development group. And the Chill and Chat like this, that can be on anything. It can be here on YouTube and Twitch. And the cancer-related one will be just the Facebook group. The Facebook, and it'll be simulcasted into my website, fightingcrc.com, and of course the Coffee Shop podcast will be just members only, just for the Coffee Shop group on Facebook. Twitch will be a separate live stream altogether. It'll just be more of the tech talk, that kind of stuff. Same thing with YouTube. So. But the YouTube one, I'll be doing the video uploads. So, the big one that I'm going to start doing starting tomorrow is the music reaction. So the JR Reacts, which already exists on that channel. And I've got 5 YouTube channels. But I'll be doing, starting tomorrow, the music reaction videos that I'll be uploading. So I've already done a number of them already, and they are incredible. So the whole idea there is just to be checking out videos, reacting to videos about music that I haven't been exposed to. So country music being one of. So I'm a metalhead. Everybody knows I'm a hardcore heavy metal guy. And so I've got 2 components of the reaction channel. One of them being metal music that I wasn't exposed to. So, I'm more the hardcore speed metal, thrash metal kind of guy ever since high school. And but I missed out on a lot of heavy metal, a lot of the sub-genres, like progressive metal, for example. The bands like Rush, I had friends that listened to Rush, but I never listened to Rush. I never owned an album. I don't know any of their songs other than like Tom Sawyer, because that was the only one they played on the radio that I heard. Maybe a couple others that I'm sure I probably heard, but I couldn't tell you the names of it or anything. So, bands like that and genres like that. So, progressive metal, things like that. and on the flip side, on the other side of the coin, being country music. I couldn't tell you I don't know anything about country music. I don't know who the bands are. I don't know who's popular. I have no idea. Teresa is a huge country music fan. She listens to all that stuff. The only time I'm ever exposed to country music is if Teresa's in the car with me and she takes over the radio. She plays whatever she wants, and she always plays country music. But I couldn't tell you who the bands are, who the singers are, who the groups are. I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. So she gave me a whole list of bands and songs and stuff to react to, and so I do the heavy metal stuff that I've never been exposed to, and the country music that I've never been exposed to, and I do the reaction videos to those, and it's a lot of fun. It was originally, years ago, my entryway into uploading videos. I wanted to have some sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, online presence when it comes to YouTube. And I couldn't think of, like, what would I do? How would I, and what I heard was that for a lot of people, a great entry point is reaction videos, because then you learn how to record videos, you learn how to edit videos, you learn how to upload videos, you learn how to do all that kind of stuff. You learn a lot. And so that's what I did. I started recording videos and uploading them to YouTube. And it was a lot of fun. I learned a ton. And people really liked it. I mean, I started, when I was diagnosed with cancer in 2017, it all came to an end. I didn't have time for it. I didn't have the strength for it. I just didn't do anything. So afterwards, I think it was 2019, towards the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I revisited it. I went back to it, and I'm like, I really want to. That's when I started doing the live streaming. It was like in May of 2020. So it hasn't even been a year yet, and I've come a long way. Anybody who has, just back in May, I was sitting at my desk over there doing my very first live video, stumbling over everything, and no backgrounds, it was just my cell phone, and yeah, it was. When I look at it now, I'm like, oh my God, it's so embarrassing to even look at it, but it was a great experience, and I've come a long way since that until what you see here right now, with a full-blown home studio, cameras, studio gear, lighting, overlays, everything, it hasn't even been a year yet, so if I can do it, anybody can do it, seriously. So if you're ever wanting to start doing live streaming and YouTube videos and all that, go for it, because it's a lot of fun, and yeah, it's great. I love it. So, but anyway, yeah, I forget where I left off now. Chemo brain. But anyway, so it'll all be separate videos, and I'm going to be doing, the reaction videos. I revisited it and started doing them again. I just haven't been consistent, but I do have I think 12 videos up there right now. They took down a couple for copyright infringements. A lot of times bands or record labels will put a copyright claim on the video. It'll still stay up. I just, any revenue that comes in from advertisers will go to the band or whatever, which is fine. No problem with that. I have no problem whatsoever. It's their music. They created it. No problem. I have no problem with that. But some record labels refuse to even have their music online. So they do a takedown and take your video down. So anyway, what I've been doing now is getting things ramped up again so I can start doing the reaction videos on that particular channel. And I will take a look. Like I have a list from not only from you guys, but from other people like Brandon, for example, of bands to check out. And what I'll do is I'll just make sure that other people are doing reaction videos to it and they're not being taken down or getting a copyright strike or anything like that. So, because that way I'll know if I upload this, they're going to kill it, or they'll take down my video, or they'll take down my channel. So I just make sure that other people are doing that particular band or that particular song or whatever, or that particular video. And so I've been doing that this week, and I'll be starting to upload them tomorrow. Because I got to go through them. Like I say, you got to record it, and then you got to edit those videos. You got to put on your stuff, and then you upload it. You know, so. But it's a lot of fun, man. I tell you, it's just incredible. You know, being a 80s heavy metalhead, I hate modern music. I just hate it. I hate modern metal and the digital shit. It's just too perfect, and everybody sounds the same, and I just don't like it. You know, I always tell Brandon, you know, modern shit, it's just horse shit. I don't like it. And he's like, oh no, man, you'd really like a lot of these bands, you know? And I'm like, no. So anyway, he gave me bands to check out, videos to check out, songs to check out, and to do reactions to those songs. Same thing with country music. Teresa has given me a list. You know, because again, I have no idea who the bands are, who's hot, who's not, whatever, you know. So she gave me a list. Here's who you should react to. Here are the songs to react to. Here are the bands to react to, whatever. Just until I get a big enough following. And I think I've got 25, 30 subscribers already. So that's going good. But I need it to, you know, not really blow up, but you know what I mean? Like I really need it to increase in the subscriber side of things. So the videos that I'm going to be reacting to are incredible. You know, I give Brandon shit all the time about, you know, your generation, the music sucks. But, man, oh my God. He's like, oh, check this band out, this band. And so I did a reaction video to each one of those, and I'm like, oh my God, just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah. So it's cool. You'll have to check it out. I'll definitely be posting on my blog and on my Facebook pages, links to those videos and stuff starting tomorrow. So it'll be cool. But I wanted to check out, and I may do it Sunday instead of Saturday. I'm not sure yet about tomorrow because of the PGA Tour event that's going on. So I didn't want to take away from that just because of the colorectal cancer awareness stuff. So I didn't want to take away from that. So it may be Sunday before I upload the videos. So, but we'll see. Oops. There we go. I'm glad you have high hopes. Continue inspiring. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just going to remain positive like I always have been, you know. So, yeah, I do have high hopes, especially for this year, especially for beating cancer. And, yeah, I'm going to be positive until they give me a reason not to be. So, keep up the good work. Proud of you. And it's appreciated as you are. It is appreciated as you are. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, if I can be of benefit to anybody, I'm all about providing value. So no matter what it is, even these videos, even these goofy little, you know, chillin' chats and stuff. If I can be inspirational to anybody, even if it's one person, because I know there's a lot of people out there suffering in silence, you know. I know there is because the people have reached out to me, you know, and like I say, if I can just be inspirational to one person, it'll be worth it. So I've talked to numerous people already, and even just talking, not even the live streams, just talking to people. I've done a number of these Zoom video chats and stuff like that where people have told me, you know, what they're struggling with, what their fears are when it comes to cancer. And, you know, it's moving, it's touching, it's you know, people are struggling, you know, in silence. You know, they don't know what to do. And I try to help as much as I possibly can, steer them in the right direction, be inspirational, be, you know, caring, uplifting, try to help these people through it, because I've been there. I know what it's like, you know. And yeah, it's a tough gig, man. I can't think of any other worse healthcare situation than cancer, you know. And people are scared to death. You know, a lot of people know what I went through the first time, and just that stuff scares the hell out of them. You know, they don't want to go through it. They don't want to have to deal with that. And that's why I stress so much all the time, early detection. You know, get screened. If you have so much as a little, you know, when it, I don't want to be gross or anything, you know, but even if there's a little bit of blood or a little bit of cramping or a little bit of, you know, whatever those symptoms are, take them seriously. Don't put it off. Get screened, especially if you're my age. If you're in my age group, you know, that goes without saying. Get a colonoscopy. Nobody likes it. It's not any fun. It's not like you get to go hang out and, you know, and have a good old time. But it can save your life. You know, if you catch it early enough, that's the best way. Then you won't have to go through what I went through. So early detection, I tell everybody all the time, you know. And people are getting younger and younger and younger and younger when it comes to colon cancer, because a lot of people these days grow up eating shit, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love fast food. I love Burger King and McDonald's and KFC and Pizza Hut and, you know, you name it. I love it. But a lot of people grew up, especially in these last, you know, one or two last generations, a lot of kids grow up every single day eating fast food or junk or whatever. And that food's got to go somewhere, you know. And with all the chemicals and the growth hormones and all the shit they put in food, it's no wonder there's, you know, 20, 25, 30-year-old kids getting colon cancer. So the sooner, you know, you got to advocate for yourself. And that's what I tell everybody. You got to fight for yourself, because most of the healthcare, you know, community is all, you're too young for cancer. Don't worry about it. You know, oh, it's probably just a hemorrhoid. People get hemorrhoids. It's no big deal. I mean, that's what they told me, you know. I put it off for an entire year because they were like, the bleeding, that's just a hemorrhoid, you know. People get hemorrhoids. It's normal. And so I didn't worry about it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, if they're not worried about it, I'm not worried about it, and whatever. I put it off for another year until I thought I was having a heart attack, and went in, and they're like, no, you're not having a heart attack, but something's definitely going on. We got to do some exploratory procedures here. And when they did a CT scan of my abdomen, that's when they came running back in the room like, holy shit, dude. Oh my God. It's not a hemorrhoid. It's a ginormous fucking tumor. And it's punched a hole through the backside of your colon and your rectal column. And that's where the bleeding is coming from. And yeah, that was my immediate thought. Wait a minute. A year ago, you effers told me it was a hemorrhoid. It was no big deal. People get hemorrhoids. And, you know, no. It was a massive tumor. So, yeah. So the sooner and that's why I say you got to fight for yourself. You got to be an advocate for your own self when it comes to your health. If there's something wrong, if you have pain, if you have bleeding, if you have whatever, that's your body's way of telling you, hey, there's something messed up. There's something wrong. Go get it checked out. So regardless of what I went through. So I always tell people, I know you saw what I went through and you're scared to death. You don't want to go through this, but the sooner you get it taken care of, the better. You know, maybe it's, you know, if it is cancer, maybe it's stage 1, you know, who knows? Maybe all you got to do is a little bit of chemo and you're good to go, you know, but the sooner you take care of it, the better. You know, don't wait around until it's like I'm, you know, stage 4 and you got 6 months to live, you know, that you don't want to be facing that. So even though I'm stage 4, I lucked out right now because it hasn't spread to my other organs. So that's why I said the sooner I get in there and get this tumor out of me right now, the better. And, you know, they're not too concerned because I got great blood labs and I got, Jesus, hold on a second. I got great blood labs and the CT scans are awesome. The tumor only grew 1 centimeter and blah, blah. No, that ain't going to matter for shit if it spreads to my kidneys, my liver, my whatever. So the sooner we can get in, the better. Well, the surgeon wants to review the surgical plan. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Schedule it up ASAP. So I got it scheduled for the early part of next week, Tuesday, I believe it is. And then after I chat with him, we can get it on the calendar. Like right now, let's get it going here. So anyway, just stopping in to say hello. Well, hello. Sorry, I'm a little behind in the comments and the questions and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for chiming in too. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge and all angles of life, and all angles of life you cover live, or that you cover live. Yeah, I never have a problem with that ever. That's why I always say if you have a question about something personal, or if you got questions about cancer, or you got questions about business, or it doesn't matter to me. I'll answer any questions you guys have. So that's what the Chill and Chat's all about. Just chilling out here, drinking some coffee, drinking whatever you guys are drinking, hanging out, just chilling out and chatting. Chat about whatever. Well, I'll chat about whatever you guys want to chat about, whether it's music related, cancer related, coffee related. Cheers. But yeah, the comment being inspirational. Well, I'm gonna, if I can just inspire one person to fight on, or to even begin the fight, or to keep fighting, or whatever, then it's worth it. Like I said, I've talked to numerous people already who've reached out to me saying, "Hey man, I got this going on, what should I do? Or I'm scared to death. I don't know, I don't even want to go find out if there's something wrong because I'm just scared to death that they're going to say it's cancer." Well, better to find out now than to find out a year from now and they tell you, oh, there's, at this point, there's nothing we can do for you. You don't want to be in that situation. So, I mean, they were pretty clear to me about, you're stage 4, everything rides on that PET scan. If it's spread to your other organs, there's nothing we can do for you. So, maybe you'll get lucky and you can, find a trial that's going on, or they come out with a cure or something, but you can't fight, all these different cancers. If it's spread to your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, what are you going to do? So you don't want to be in that situation. That's why I always say, get it checked out as soon as humanly possible. So, but yeah, the group that I partnered up with is the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis. And like I mentioned earlier, they nominated my name for that PGA charity event. It's the Cologuard Classic, which is going on this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I did a Facebook post, and I believe LinkedIn and Twitter. So if you're on Facebook, check out the post. I've got the links there to the sponsors and the people responsible for nominating me, which I appreciate. Thank you so much. And I was accepted, and I was partnered up with Robert Gamez, I think it's pronounced, Gamez. And he's the golfer that will be wearing a ribbon with my name on it, and he'll be golfing for me. And so, Team Sarzosa, rocking it on the PGA Tour, being broadcast live globally on the Golf Channel. So it's really cool. I'm extremely grateful to the people who nominated me and to the not only the PGA Tour for putting on the charity event, but for Cologuard for sponsoring the event and just making it all possible. I think, even if they didn't have my name tattooed on some golfer's shirt, it would still be worth it, just because it's, again, bringing awareness to the second deadliest cancer on the planet. And, they need to find a cure, because people are just getting younger and younger and younger and younger. And that's just not good. I don't like going to the cancer center and being treated, for me, and having to see these young kids sitting there devastated because, they're 28 years old and they have colon cancer. And when I talk to the surgeon, I'm like, dude, what is going on? Why are these young kids in the cancer center with colon cancer? What the fuck is going on? And he's like, it's lifestyle, dude. A lot of kids these days, they grow up eating fast food and junk and shit on a daily basis. Not, a couple times a week. Like, every day of their lives is nothing but Burger King and McDonald's and KFC and Pizza Hut. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with that? I love that shit. Well, no. With all the chemicals and all the growth hormones in the animals and all that stuff, all the shit you eat, it's got to go somewhere, and it goes through your innards, and your. So yeah, you got all these kids in there with colon cancer, and it's just devastating. It's just, yeah, it's heartbreaking. And so, I don't even focus on by then it's too late. I don't even focus on the foods and all that kind of shit. There's plenty of that stuff going on. I just focus on the cancer itself and helping as many people as I can help and inspiring as many people as I can. And, there's other people that can health people that can deal with the food aspects and all that kind of stuff. So, but I just think it's really cool that Cologuard would sponsor an event like this, and that the PGA Tour even has charity events that they put on that that would help a cause like this. I think it's really awesome. So, like I say, regardless of whether or not I'm associated with the PGA Tour or not, I just think it's really cool. So, but yeah, that let's see, the guy that I got paired up with is Robert Gamet. This guy here. So, that's him. I didn't do it. It was him. So, he's the golfer that's got my name on him. And, yeah, keep an eye out for him if you're a golfer and, you're into watching the Golf Channel. And, like I said, it's being broadcast worldwide on the Golf Channel today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So, and I put in my Facebook post the date and times and stuff like that. So check it out if you're into that kind of thing. I also, in my post, put links to Cologuard and to the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis, who nominated me to be a part of this event and to be paired up with one of the golfers. And yeah, I think it's really cool. So check it out. Value is a great... Oops. I think he's covering up the picture there. Value is a great description. Love that. Yeah. I think I picked up that phrase a long time ago when I first started doing stuff on the internet. I think I was... The whole idea about posting stuff, business related, comes down to value. People will, watch or people will consume your content if you are providing some sort of value to them. And it doesn't have to be, monetary value. I'm not asking for money for anything. And when it comes to, the business related side of things, I'm not talking about my cancer. There's always a donation type, a hope or whatever when it comes to that stuff. But that stuff aside, when it comes to the business side of things, the one thing that I learned was that you have to provide value. You know, if you expect people to consume your content, if you expect them to check out your business, or if you expect them to, you know, consider your proposal, or just you as a person, as another business person, you have to be able to provide value. And so when I got cancer the first time and I started posting things and stuff like that, that was my, you know, my mindset was, you know, I have to provide some sort of value in order for people to, you know, consider looking at my stuff or consider consuming my content. And so that ever since then, that's why I always say, you know, when I go into this kind of thing, no matter if it's posting a video or if it's talking with somebody one-on-one about their medical situation, I always feel like I have to provide some sort of value, you know, and it doesn't matter what it is, anything, even if it's just, you know, inspiring somebody to fight on, or inspiring someone to get checked out, or to do screenings or whatever. To me, that's, you know, providing value. And I try as hard as I can to do exactly that, you know. So I don't want my friends or my loved ones or, you know, anybody I know, I don't want anybody, you know, being diagnosed with cancer, you know, or anything like that. So when it comes to, you know, being diagnosed with cancer or having symptoms or whatever, you know, I want to advocate for them as much as possible, no matter how, whatever I can do or whatever I can say or whatever, you know, if I can do anything, it's worth it. Because you know, even if it's just one person. So yeah, if you're seeing me or hearing me when I do these live streams and stuff, yeah, reach out to me. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or whatever, and you just need somebody to talk to about it, reach out to me. Shoot me a DM. It's all private. It's, you know, I'm more than happy to have a phone call, a text message, a video chat, whatever, however you want to do it. If you need somebody to talk to about it, I'm here. I'm here for you. So you guys have always been there for me. So you've always had my back. You've always pulled for me. You're always praying for me. You're always, you know, you guys are just phenomenal. You guys are always there for me. So yeah, why wouldn't I? So the golf event is called the Colo Guard Classic. So I think I can pull it up here. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Well, that's the so this is Facebook. This is the Colon Cancer Coalition. Those are the folks who nominated me to the event, to Cologuard, for the Cologuard Classic. So, and yes, March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. So that's coming up right around the corner here. So that's why on my Facebook profile is changed to the ribbon, the blue ribbon that I put up every year. Let's see here. Can I click on that? Yeah, there it is. So I changed my profile picture to the ribbon, the water ribbon. Water for, in my particular case, because staying hydrated was one of the huge things I had a problem with. So, but yeah, if you go to my profile, you'll see a post in there. Here it is right here. So it shows a link to the Cologuard Classic. I've got a link to Cologuard itself, the Colon Cancer Coalition, Exact Sciences, And then the gal who threw my name into the ether, Erin Peterson. She's phenomenal. She's an awesome person. She's associated with the Colon Cancer Coalition. And then further down in the post, I've got, the TV schedule for the Golf Channel. So today, Saturday, and then Sunday. So, yeah. I like it. Woo! All right. Oh, the face has disappeared. That's always something. All right, where did I finish off here? Yeah, just finished some coffee. Might not go to sleep for a while. I hear you. Right there with you. I got my... Well, shit, I'm going to need another cup, damn it. Lovely. I want to go back to work, but I'm leery because it's been since my accident last June. So what keeps your fears down? Well, for me, it's a little bit different, only in that, I've been through cancer once before. So, but looking back on it, the thing that keeps my fears down was just the amount of people who were praying for me, who were pulling for me, who always had my back, When you have people behind you and they're pulling for you and they're cheering you on, or they're praying for you, or they're, that kind of stuff. That's what kept my fears down. I knew what I was facing when it came to surgeries and stuff like that. I knew I was facing some horrific stuff. But just having the support is what kept the fear away, That and, anything that I had to do, whether it was the surgery or blood labs or my CT scans or my MRI or my PET scans or my radiation treatments. I always made sure that I didn't make it about me. I always made sure that it was about other people. So, I didn't like going in daily, having to do daily chemotherapy and radiation treatments. But I'd come hopping and skipping in there. I'd have my coffee and, sometimes I'd bring in cookies for everybody, so I always made it about them. Those people, do a tremendous job. They face death on a daily basis, and they're having to deal with cancer patients on a daily basis. So I always wanted to make sure that, that they were having a good day. When it came to me, because I knew once I got in there, they're all, they're not, every day was just the same. And it was just, so they loved seeing me come in there because I'd always raise their spirits and I'd always make them feel good and made sure it was all about them. I was always asking them how they were doing and not, who cares about me? It's just, I'm nobody, I'm nothing. So I always just make sure that no matter what, I'm always focused on them and it's never about me. It's never been about me. So if I was fearful of something, I would just talk to people, because like I say, they were always praying for me, pulling for me, everybody had my back always. So I didn't fear, going back to work. I didn't fear future surgeries. I didn't fear anything, I just kept thinking positive all the time, no matter what. So, and I am a person of faith, so yeah, I put everything in God's hands, and I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. Everything happens for a reason, and, I may not understand what those reasons are. I may not understand any of that stuff, But it's not up to me, so, why worry about it? So when you say you're leery about going back to work because it's been since your accident, so you're leery because it's been half a year or something, or what is it you're fearful of? Like people saying bad things about you or something, or I don't understand. Congrats on the golf pairing. Oh, thanks. Yeah, like I said, it was a surprise to me. I'm very grateful that, number one, they even thought of me to think of me as a potential cancer patient to be paired up with one of the pro golfers. I mean, just to think. I mean, yeah, I'm just grateful for that. It was pretty cool. So, thanks for your response. Great outlook as to making it about others and not about yourself. And God, of course. Very cool. Yeah, like I say, it helps. It definitely helps. That's why I was asking, like, what are you fearful of? You're leery about going back because it's been since June, but like, are you afraid that? I mean, I don't know what you do for a living, so are you afraid that you're not going to be able to do the same work, or are you afraid that people are going to say something about you being gone for so long, or like, what are you fearful of? And since faith is a very big part of your life, lean on that. When it comes to prayers, God has answered every single one of my prayers, ever. So I never question it. I know if I so much as utter a request in the form of a prayer, it gets answered. So, even if it's something I don't like, it's still answered. So, so just the time you've been gone, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I totally get it. Like to have the same mindset as before. And forgetting. So, okay. So you're a counselor. Is that what it is? Counselor for vulnerable adults and their living skills. I don't know. I don't know anything about that particular field of work. But off the top of my head, I wouldn't think there'd be a reason to be fearful. Because it hasn't been that long, I mean, June has been, what, 7-8 months ago or something like that? Yeah. June to December is 6 months. So January, February. So we're talking 8 months. That's nothing, so. So unless there was something very specific that happened in the accident that would prevent you from providing, like we were talking earlier about value, unless there was something specific, physical or otherwise, that would prevent you from counseling those adults, I honestly don't think you'd have anything to worry about whatsoever. So it's been such a short time. I mean, you're talking 6 to 8 months. I mean, that's nothing, I mean, if it was years ago or something, if you were to say, it's been 4 or 5 years and I'm just now trying to get back into the swing of things, that might be a different story. Just because there may be, in addition to anything physical, there may be something within the industry that's changed, or, something that would require further education or something like that. But, yeah, it's probably I mean, I'm not trying to be a jackass about it, but yeah, it's probably just you. It's just, which is, like I said, I totally get it. I totally get it. It'd be the same with me. If I'm gone so much as, 3 months, I'm worrying like, oh shit, but when it comes to technology things change so rapidly in technology that's what would make me nervous. Like, oh my God, maybe there's some new technology that's out, or, best practices have changed. I mean, there's, all kinds of stuff when it comes to technology. But with your particular field, I don't know, it's such a short time, 6 to 8 months. I mean, I think you're going to be okay. So. But yeah, when you say it's probably just me, yeah, it's just, but I get it though. I totally get being worried about it, and that's just normal. So, but I would say, again, given your faith and all that kind of stuff, just pray about it. Talk to some of your friends and just say, hey, I'm really worried about going back, and what do you think? And I think when people have channels of communication open, and they got friends or family that they can talk to or whatever, it makes it so much easier, and a lot of times that'll do away with the fear right there. But if that doesn't work, then yeah, prayer, especially given your level, of faith and all that kind of stuff. There you go. No problem. Okay. Did it show up on the screen? Okay, good. Had to ban a couple of trolls on YouTube. That's so crazy. That's why it says 0 up there. I mean, those numbers are not accurate at all. But, oh yeah, that's not working anymore either. Yeah, I'll have to reset it. But anyway, yeah, so that was kind of funny because I had a couple of trolls last time around that posted some inappropriate comments on the YouTube side of things, and we had to... I don't have moderators, so I can't, unless I see it in the list of comments and stuff. Unless I see it, I can't ban it or delete it or whatever. And so, it's kind of, yeah. I mean, I don't have enough. I'm not that big of a streamer. You know what I mean? I got less than 5,000 followers, and, usually, unless you have, tens of thousands of people watching your live streams or subscribe to you or whatever, or following you, you typically don't need a moderator because there's just not enough activity going on. So the trolls, they want to impact as many people as possible. So they stay away from small people like me. There's like, why, if I got 20, 30 viewers, who cares? That's nothing. So they go after the streamers that have, 10,000 viewers or something, so they can, But yeah, I had a couple of trollers, and so I'm like, oh, hey, maybe that's a good sign. Things to come. Who knows? But yes, you agree your faith is top notch. Or faith is top notch. Absolutely. Yeah. I know it helps me. I mean, I not everybody believes in God, but, I do. So it helps in my particular situation. Prayer helped. So, and the fact that, other people were, praying for me as well. So just knowing that helps. Just knowing that people are thinking about you. Just knowing that people are pulling for you, praying for you, it makes a world of difference. It really does. I mean, I couldn't believe how many people reached out to me the first time around when I had cancer, when I was first diagnosed with colorectal cancer in 2017. The outpouring of love and support, and oh my gosh, it was just, I was shocked. I was just like, oh my gosh, it was just incredible. So, but it man, what a difference in your mindset and all that. It's just like, it really lifts your spirits just knowing all that. So, gosh darn it. Hold on a second. Sorry. But yeah, so that's why I always say, I pay it back, pay it forward, call it whatever you want. I always try to do as much as I can for others, because it really helped me. So I know the effect it can have on people, just knowing that you have all that support behind you. So, and if you don't, if you got faith, if you got some other mechanism by which, that'll help you raise your spirits, or to help you, have a positive attitude or whatever, then it makes a world of difference. So, but I always try to reach people that don't have that. They don't have a support group. They don't have they don't have a family or friends that are supportive or whatever. They have nobody, And so I always let people know, you can call me, you can reach out to me, you can, I'll always try to do as much as I can, So anyhow, all right. Well, if there's no other questions, I think I answered all the questions. Then I'm going to call it a night. It's going to be a little movie night here. Teresa and I are going to watch some movies and hang out together and spend some time together. And thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everybody, including you, Dave, if you're still there. Thanks to everybody who bought me a coffee, who pitched in to help out. And for those of you who chimed in, thanks so much. Thanks to everybody. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a phenomenal weekend. Get out and enjoy the weather if at all possible. Get out of the house. Do something. And yeah, be sure to check out the Cologuard Classic if you're a golfer. Check out the event. It's the PGA Tour's charity event here at the end of December. If you get a chance. My post is up on, I believe I posted it on Twitter, Facebook. I may have included LinkedIn with that. But it has, in my post, it has the dates and times and stuff of the event on the Golf Channel. So, but yeah, other than that, if you're around tomorrow morning, I will be doing the Coffee Shop podcast at 10 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. And otherwise, if you can't make it, maybe you might be able to catch me tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet. That's still kind of up in the air. I'm going to be doing the YouTube videos on Sunday, but I don't want to take away from the PGA Tour event tomorrow, so I may wait till Sunday. I'm not sure. But either way, if I don't see you tomorrow morning, then I'll see you again next week. Be sure to check it out 8 p.m. Central, Friday night. So, and I'll keep you guys posted as far as when I have a date and time for my surgery. And I'll keep you guys posted as usual. So, thanks again. Love you guys. Hope all is well with you and your family. And oh, that's weird. Yeah, none of my stuff's updating. Whatever. Yeah, I hope everything's going well with you and your family. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again real soon. So take care. See ya.